Now to a CBS 2 investigation. Today, Governor J.B. Pritzker announced the state's moratorium on evictions is being extended for another 30 days to keep people from losing their homes during the pandemic.
But CBS 2 investigator Dorothy Tucker discovered the same rules meant to prevent homelessness are actually causing it for some Chicagoans.
Jaleesa Willis is homeless.
Here's some more blankets and like jackets to stay warm.
She keeps clothes and blankets in her trunk for the nights she and her daughter sleep in her car.
I like occasionally put the feet up right here and I'll be content.
With her daughter sleeping in the back, Willis often parks in Bronzeville.
As you can see, it's a lot of activities in this area. So with that being said, less crime.
But safety is still a concern.
When you feel yourself going to sleep, into a deep sleep, you wake up because you have to watch your surroundings.
The car is a last resort. Willis sometimes stays with family until she wears out welcome, or she looks for shelters. She's among the 37,000 calls to the city's homeless hotline between March 15th and August 15th, and part of the 200 people placed in shelters every week since the pandemic.
What was it like staying in a homeless shelter?
It was sad because it was my own.
But Willis does have a place of her own. In fact, she owns this 2-flat in Auburn Gresham.
It took a lot and it was a long process.
She saved every penny for 4 years and bought it last November.
Me signing off on a home, let alone a building, a 2-flat. That was something that it's not easily at my age.
The plan was to keep the tenant on the first floor who was paying $800 a month in rent. Willis would move to the second floor.
I was happy.
The plan didn't work. Second floor tenant Andre Richards, who works as a maintenance man,
He was reasonable at first.
refused to leave.
I'm not moving out, not paying rent.
And now he has a dog guarding the property. With Richards refusing to leave or pay rent, Willis struggled to make the $1,300 monthly mortgage, and she couldn't afford to rent another place. She's an office worker making $16 an hour.
I can't afford to pay the mortgage and then pay on my other bills.
Willis took Richards to eviction court and won. The order came down March 16th, but 5 days later, the state shut down. Businesses closed, workers were furloughed. Then the governor issued a moratorium,
Sheriff's Department, come to the door!
stalling 1,700 Cook County evictions like this one, all in an effort to protect renters from becoming homeless.
They doing this to protect the tenants, but what about the owners? What about the landlords?
There are exceptions to the no eviction rule, 2 major ones. If the tenant is endangering the lives of other tenants or poses a direct threat to property which could endanger lives, then the sheriff can evict. Since the moratorium, there have been 12 emergency evictions.
Come over!
Willis and her daughter sleeping in her car? That doesn't qualify as an emergency. Sorry is the answer we heard from the sheriff's office. Silence is what we got when we asked the governor's office to comment on Willis's plight.
I can't provide for my daughter. It's as a parent. That's what's hurt the most. It's the fact that I can't provide her a stable home. Because I thought I was doing that when I purchased the building.
This is Willis's reality for the immediate future. The state's eviction moratorium lasts until late October. On top of that bad news, the federal government, under the Centers for Disease Control, has a nationwide moratorium on most evictions until the end of the year.
We're really in such unprecedented times. It's surreal.
Recently, more than 100 landlords jumped on a Zoom call, venting their frustration with the moratoriums, and invited me to listen in.
This is actually people's livelihoods.
Among those on the call, Katrina Balala. While she worked out of state, she rented her Logan Square condo to Philomen Avila and Gabriela Amara. When the pandemic hit, they lost their jobs and stopped paying rent, nearly $2,000 a month.
By the end of the year, they will owe me about $20,000.
Balala is not sure if they're currently working, but she's sympathetic.
I'm not expecting full rent. I understand that that's not an option right now, but can you give me a little bit?
That's the same plea Balala made in this email to her tenants.
Would it be possible to work something out?
And then an ironic twist of fate.
I just received news that I am being laid off due to COVID-19, and I'm terrified. They never replied.
Instead of living in her own home, Balala is now staying with family in New York.
I'm just paying for them to live in my unit.
Balala started the eviction process and also started collecting signatures on a petition for Governor Pritzker,
Asking him to amend the eviction moratorium so that there are incentives in place for tenants to work with their landlords.
She never sent it, but the CBS 2 investigators did. At a recent press conference, it was clear the governor got our emails and had a message for landlords.
We're absolutely going to look at that. I think, let me remind you, our goal here is not to deprive landlords. In fact,
While the governor reviews the eviction moratorium, Willis remains homeless.
On so many levels, this just seems wrong.
It is. It's very wrong. Not easy as a parent. It's not easy when you feel as if you've done everything right, but then the laws put in place feel like you failed.
Dorothy Tucker, CBS 2 Investigators.
CBS 2 contacted the tenants. An attorney for Balala's tenant says he's willing to have a discussion about next steps. Willis' tenant is not talking. Both landlords worry about the coming months because in October, they'll be turning the heat on and starting to pay that bill as well.